Is an emotional affair a betrayal? Yes. Yes, it is. In my experience, it is. I'm responding to a YouTube video that was made on YouTube with Sonia Portinen, and I agree with her. It always starts with the heart. Some people think that it goes too far when it comes physical and that there is contact and touching, but to me, if a gentleman has told me he isn't with nobody, I think he's single and interested in me. And I have had an experience with this ages ago. How old was I at the time? I think I was 18. And I got involved with this bloke who actually was boyfriend, someone I used to go to school with. And I actually didn't know this at the time, or basically I got talking to him. It didn't connect with him in an emotional way, no. Or he didn't tell me he had a girlfriend, and I asked if he had a girlfriend, that's okay, we can be friends too. Anyway, I thought he was single, so we arranged to go on a date, which was at Birmingham. Well, let's just say, I don't know why, but I kept it a secret too. I can't work out why I kept it a secret now. I really can't. Or, no, I know why. I told part of the truth. I told Mum and Dad that I was meeting a young boy in town and I was gonna eat out in town, have a meal in one of the pubs. No, that didn't happen. He suggested about going to Birmingham, and that was it. That was why I kept it a secret, because I knew at the age of 18 my mum and dad would not approve me going all the way to Birmingham with someone I had just met in town. Was a bit different. But anyway, we go on this date. We go to Birmingham. We had a nice enough time, and then on the way home, what had to happen? The train broke down, and the only stop which we could actually do wasn't Greenwich at all. It was Longbridge, and I was stuck in Longbridge with this guy I barely knew. Anyway, my dad had to be the hero of the day. He had to be the taxi man. He weren't happy with me, and anyway, but the point is, I went out on a date with him. No, me and him did not kiss, did not touch each other at all. I didn't know him enough to form an emotional bond, but at the same time, if he was with another person, I would class that as cheating. I would. Anyway, in my experience, I went to school and I was texting him all the time. I was quite happy texting him, and the kids in the sixth form, because I was in the sixth form then, they said, "Who the hell are you texting?" "Oh, I've got a new boyfriend." And I was scared, like, yeah. And basically, I don't know how it happened, but the girl he was with got in contact with me, and she was pissed off. And she was like, "How did you?" Well, she was horrible, really horrible. She got personal. She got really personal. She was ragging up old school rumours that used to go about the school that other kids made up, and a couple of them were hurtful and they were angering as well. And then I said some stuff to her because I'm thinking, okay, I have been walked over all my life. No, I'm not taking it. So I said some things back. Then I had a text come in. This was when I was on the this was when I was in school and I was on the computer doing work, and I had the text come in, and it was a bloke, and he said, "I saw what you put to Amanda. It was awful, it was horrible. I don't want to know you." And I don't know what it was, but it was something about that I just got really hurt, really upset. I actually cried in the school toilets. And so there's me sat kind of in the toilets. I was really upset. I hardly made a sound. Tears were coming down because I actually really liked him, and I think I might have formed a little bit of an emotional attachment to him, or he would not have been able to hurt me in that way at all. So that was me. I was a bit upset, and then somebody said, "I hear crying." I'm like, "Oh no, just leave me alone, just leave me alone." And someone said, "Who is that? Is that?" And they were trying to get me to come out and just leave me to cry. And I got angry and I was like, "Go away!" The first time I'd ever told them to go away. Or this girl who I tended to not get on with her. I think she took a dislike to me at times, but she was lovely to me because I was upset. She was lovely to me, and I thought that I could talk to her. So I told her what had happened, and she got in contact then. That was it. She got in contact with this old person I went to school with, and she talked to her on, and I think she did it on my behalf. And I don't know, one thing led to the other, and this person I went to school with did not believe me at all. She refused to believe me, and I'm just like, it happened. I met up with him, we spoke in town, and we went on a date to Birmingham. And she's like, oh, you're lying. I'm like, I am not. And then she was like saying, does he have a beard or a moustache? I'm thinking, oh, for the love of... So I actually said, look, he does not have a beard, nor neither does he have a moustache. So, you know, what I think the girl was trying to do was trip me up. So if I said, oh, he has a moustache, oh, he has a beard, then she would say, well, actually he doesn't, and you are lying. No, I actually said that, and then she said, well, did you touch, did you kiss? I'm like, no. I wish I did. I wished I had, or he had have gone in for a kiss, but no. The only thing I told her was no. And she was like, okay. But I wanted her to get all the facts, but she wasn't believing me. And she was quite horrible. And she, I think, what was it? She would send me texts, and the once she left me a angry message on my answer phone, and I left my phone up the stairs. And what was it? Because at the time I can't think whose birthday it was, if it was a birthday, but it was some sort of celebration going on at my house. So I had to leave it up the stairs because I wasn't going to be anti-social. I learnt that from my narcissistic boyfriend. But came down, and in the time I'd come down and I'd spoken to people, my sister was talking to her dad in private, and she was all concerned, and she said, I've picked up your mobile phone. This person left a message on your answering machine, and this girl had thought she was speaking to me, which she actually was in one sense, but she didn't bank on my sister listening to it. I was angry. I was angry because I can't remember now. No, she didn't. No. It wasn't a message at all. My phone was ringing. Lindsay answered it. My sister answered it, and she was like going, I'm gonna effing come down and hit you and hurt you and stick your head in. And then Lindsay was like saying that all who had basically, and I was like, I was really angry because if that had happened to me, I don't know, but because my sister had picked up and she had heard that I was angry, I was so angry, and I went up the stairs and I sent her message like, what the hell do you think you're doing? Well, I didn't put it words like that. I thought, saying, that weren't me, you stupid girl. That was my sister. You speak to her like that again. I was really getting angry. But yeah, I mean, on another person's behalf, I would really get angry, and and that was my younger sister. Anyway, this was the first time I was ever standing up for myself, and at this point, when I went back to school, not many of the girls tended to like me all that much. Well, I have spent half of my life never really fitting in at schools. I mean, yeah, I suppose some people like me, but everyone had their own groups, and I never fitted in with no one, so it weren't no great loss that no one was talking to me. And I mean, I wasn't nasty to her, I wasn't rude to her, but I remember the one school, she what did she say? She said, yeah, someone at school passed the phone to me, and this girl was on the other end going, I'm going to come down to school and I'm going to do this to you, and I'm going to do that to you, and were you pranking me? And I think what happened, she was saying all this, and then she said, no, pass me back. And I'm like, no, you wanted me, now you've got me. I mean, that was the only thing I said, and I just thought, fine, you want to go back to your friend? Yeah. In the end, and I just gave it her back. And I just thought, this is a threat. It's not going to happen. It's a threat to scare me. I'm not scared.